Hi guys, good morning here from Leipzig. Hallo Lena, welcome to Leipzig. I'm about to go around along the so-called Leipziger Notenspur, or in English Leipzig Music Trail. So I'm here on the Augustusplatz, right in the center of Leipzig, with the Opera House and the famous Gewandhaus over there. There are just two of the spots here of the Leipzig Music Trail. Hallo Lena. Mal sehen, wie heute die Verbindung so klappt. Also ich bin hier auf der Notenspur heute mal unterwegs. So this is just the map of the way, that is along roughly 5.3 kilometers, and I will go around this route here and showing you the sites, the spots of the Leipziger Notenspur, Leipzig Music Trail. So that you have an impression what's this Notenspur all about. And this here is the central, or the starting spot, just in the center of the city, and you have on each, or mostly each of the spots, you have such columns here where there's given information about the Leipziger Notenspur, Leipzig Music Trail in general, and information about the spot itself where you are just there. And the information is given in German and English, so people who are somehow connected to music and the musical history of the city of Leipzig, we can walk around here on their own, or of course they can book some guided tours. So you can go to Leipzig tourism office and you can ask for a tour, and there are offered several tours along parts of the Leipzig Music Trail, or along the whole way. So I will just start today with or go along on the eastern parts first. So starting at spot number 1, that's the famous Gewandhaus, the home of the Gewandhaus Orchestra, that is probably one of the most popular and best known orchestras in the world, that's playing all around the world, concert journeys, and of course we play classical music also here in the Gewandhaus itself. So that's the so-called Neues Gewandhaus. So it's the third Gewandhaus that we have here in the city of Leipzig. So the first two were destroyed or have been used for some other stuff in the meantime. And this here on the Augustusplatz, that's the first, the third Gewandhaus, and the Gewandhaus that is used for concerts here. So I will just walk around here, following the signs on the street. So I will show you this. You can find here in the city, along the Leipzig Music Trail, Leipziger Notenspur, you find such steel stuff here on the ground that shows you what direction that you have to go further. So you have such signs every 250 meter, plus minus, such signs and similar signs. So you have such long signs, and you also have some shorter signs. There's one over there, but you can't see it. I will show you. Hallo Linksanwalt. noch ein deutscher Zuschauer. Hallo Matthias, Grüße aus Leipzig, hier vom Gewandhaus. Auf dem Weg entlang der Notenspur. Was die Station Nummer 1 ist, das müsste auf der anderen Seite, glaube ich, stehen. Ja, genau, hier. What's the spot number 1? So you have here the information about the neues Gewandhaus. Opened in 1981, so it's 34 years since its opening, and yeah, the Gewandhaus orchestra itself. So the first Gewandhaus was used in 1743, as it's written down here. So you can have a look at the spot here and get this in replay, and I will probably share the replay also on YouTube, so everyone who's interested might watch it also on YouTube. And here, just over the place, the Augustusplatz, you have the Opera House, but the Opera House is on another station, so it's, I have to look it up. Station number or spot number 10. So I will be back don't know, half an hour or so. And I will follow just here the signs on the ground, so to go further to the other spots of the Leipzig Music Trail. But I will take some I might take some more direct ways. So originally I would have to go over there and then follow the signs to get over the street there at the traffic lights, but I can also go this way here. So I'll just show you the short way, so I can hopefully show you a bit more by saving some energy. Of course, it should be possible. I have to go. I have to go on this thing here. Across the street, just over there. So this here, the first spot, the Gewandhaus, the Gewandhaus Orchestra, playing here on a regular basis. That's the first spot of the so-called Leipzig Music Trail, and the second spot is the Mendelssohn-House. So Felix Mendelssohn-Bartholdy also lived and worked here in Leipzig and composed some of his music, or most of his music, his romantic music. And so you find here the house where he lived and worked. And I will just go over the street and show you the Mendelssohn-House. Of course, I have to be a bit careful about the traffic here through the city. Let's see. It seems as if there are some tourists over there, also on a tour, on a professional tour maybe. So I'm somehow semi-professional. So here's another sign which shows where to go next. So my connection to the Leipzig Music Trail, Verbindung zur Leipziger Notenspur, kommt daher, dass ich 2006, als das Projekt offiziell gestartet wurde, die Webseite erstellt habe und bis 2013, 2014 gepflegt habe. So I just created the website for Leipzig Music Trail starting in 2006, and I did it until 2013, 2014 roughly. So originally I would have to go over the street here, over this on this place, but since here's some building construction works, there's no pedestrian way on the other side at the moment, so I go just on this side of the street. And here, this white building that you can see, that's the so-called Mendelssohn-House. So I will show you this a bit closer. But I have to have I have a nice book here with me where I can look up some stuff. So, Leipziger Notenspur, ein Streifzug durch die Musikstadt. Leipzig Music Trail, a tour through the city of music. So, if there are some special questions from your side, I can look something up and try to find answers for you. So feel free to join with your questions either here directly in the scope, or you can also, of course, if you are looking into the replay, you can also write me on Twitter, or you can write some questions about Leipzig and the city of music and the Leipzig Music Trail also to the Twitter account of the Notenspur itself. So I think I've given it in the title at Notenspur, so you can just go to this one and you can ask the people who are maybe a bit more professional than me, but we'll see here. So here, number 2. Hi Gabriela, welcome here in Leipzig on my walk over the Leipzig Music Trail, the Leipziger Notenspur. I'm here just on spot number 2. Well, it's the Mendelssohn-House. That's it was one of this is the only sole surviving residence of Felix Mendelssohn-Bartholdy worldwide. So there's no other building anywhere on the globe where you have the possibility to see how and where Felix Mendelssohn-Bartholdy lived and worked. So I would just go here. So you have here you have some rooms with a museum for adults and partly for kids and youth. You have a room that you can stand in front of an orchestra and try to dirigieren. I don't get the word right now. Just thinking about whatever. So, and you have here the so-called remise. Let's go a bit closer. The remise, that's a museum that is especially used or dedicated to kids and younger people. So there are educational offerings in this kids museum here, projects and all the stuff. And you have a very, very nice garden here in the backyard. The so-called Mendelssohn-House. So we have been a day of open doors just a couple of weeks ago, where a lot of people and especially kids joined here. So I just have to go outside and continuing to the next station. That's the next spot of a Leipzig Music Trail, Leipziger Notenspur. Where this war, I have to look it up, what's Grieg Begegnungsstätte, so Edvard Grieg, who wrote the famous Pilgrimslied, lived here in Leipzig as well. And there's a place where he worked for some years, and where he presented, probably, or as it's known, he presented Pilgrimslied for the very first time. And here, once again, I have you to a museum. So here you have the times when the museum is opened. It's opened from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. And okay, each Sunday at 11 a.m. you have some concerts here within the Mendelssohn-House. And you have to pay 15 euro for concerts. So I'm just continuing here my work, and I'm moving further to, I have to look up the name of the street. Here again, one of those signs on the ground you can have a look at. It's the street. Here the Mendelssohn-House is in the Goldschmidtstraße, and the Grieg House, it's I have to look at the road signs. So here once again the sign of the music trail. And I have to go this way right now. So as you can see here, also in this area of Leipzig, you again have a lot of old, beautiful buildings, nice architecture. And with a walk around the Leipzig Music Trail with the Leipziger Notenspur, you can see a lot of different areas just in the city of Leipzig and around the city of Leipzig. So I'm going now to the left. The street is called An der Verfassungslinde. So the Linde is just a symbolic tree for Leipzig somehow, Constitution. So on this side, this is a building complex from the 1970s probably, so-called Plattenbau, where you have here from the GDR times. And I'm just going further and show you the outside view of Edvard Grieg Begegnungsstätte. What's in English? It's I have to look it up in this nice book, so to know what's the correct, or what's the official translation. Grieg Memorial Center, yeah. That's it. So, well, it again seems as if not very many people can join in. I don't know if Periscope is again a bit struggling. I might, maybe I stop the tour on this part here on station number 3, and I will divide the tour into 3 or 4 parts altogether. So I will probably take you as just around the eastern parts of the Leipzig Music Trail. I have to go here to the left side, and I think I will go over the street to show you the Edvard Grieg Memorial Center, just from the outside the facade, because it's just this house here. So I'll show it here from the distance, and I will go back over the street to show it in closer. So here you have the head of Edvard Grieg. Okay, he has been here from 1876 until 1907, together with his wife. And in 1888 he composed the first Peer Gynt suite that he's most famous for. And another spot that's also here in this building, or has been in this building, was the musical Verlag, the Musikverlag C.F. Peter. So there has been a book books have been published here, especially with musical topics. So some notes and all the stuff that are related to the music. And here's a nice Greek to go thing. So you can hear, I'll show you first information. Saying the Greek Begegnungsstätte, the Grieg Memorial Center. So Edvard Grieg, a Norwegian composer and pianist, lived here in this building that was owned by the publisher C.F. Peters. So in 1888 he just wrote the first Peer Gynt suite. So if it works, we might hear. Okay. Yeah. I have to come a bit closer. I think you will hear this, and I will stop the scope at this point, and I will restart it with starting to listen to another of Edvard Grieg's music. So just stay tuned. I will be back just in 1 minute or so, and hope that you will join again. So bye bye guys, nice to meet you here.